what's up guys? JD Venom here, part of Venom Nation Wrestling, and this is the wrestling news and rumors for today, September the 9th, 2016. Let's get into our top story today, and obviously, no different from what I'm going to say here from what everybody else has been saying about this. Alberto Del Rio finally departing WWE. We knew this was coming. I reported back on this several times within the past week that he was leaving WWE, and now it is official. Coming from WWE.com, WWE releases Alberto Del Rio, Stamford, Connecticut. WWE and Jose Rodriguez, Alberto Del Rio, have mutually agreed upon the terms of his release as of today, September 9, 2016. So basically a mutual release between Del Rio and WWE. So they're not on bad terms, which is good. So maybe there can still be some merchandising for Del Rio, possibly still use them, and some things down the road like DVDs. They won't bash them on TV, nothing like that. Unlike other things like back in the day, like when Hulk Hogan left, when Macho Man left, when Kurt Angle left. A lot of times when wrestlers leave WWE, they leave on bad terms, and it becomes very, very dirty on TV from WWE and from the other product as well. But they left on good terms here. Now, will we ever see Del Rio again in WWE? I seriously doubt it at this particular point. Alberto Del Rio, he's in his late 30s already, so I seriously doubt he'll come back. Question is, where Del Rio will be next. I can see him going to Mexico. I can see him, possibly going back to Ring of Honor. That's something I can see Del Rio do. I can only see Del Rio only wrestling only a couple more years in WWE. Del Rio as well, he left a tweet here today, and he says here, my business relationship at WWE has come to an end in good terms. Thanks for the opportunities they gave me. And he said, I can't read what he said in Spanish there, but after that he said a little bit of Spanish, con WWE. And this was from Alberto Del Rio's Twitter. So Del Rio's out of the company officially from WWE. Now the major question is, where and what is Paige gonna do? Is Paige gonna leave on good terms with WWE? I seriously doubt it, because if she's hiring a lawyer, a legal defense attorney for WWE to have a case, and Paige herself, she's looking to get out of her contract with WWE, but she's contracted through 2019. So she has a no-compete clause. So I can't imagine if she just gets out of her contract. I don't see Paige competing like at TNA, Shimmer, any other women's wrestling promotion out there, just because of the fact that A, it's more limited for women to get somewhere else for a job, and also B, she's contracted through 2019. I don't know how it's gonna work. And also as well, if she's gonna be going through some legal battles with WWE, that's gonna be, her focus needs to be on that if she's really going to pursue the lawyer route. Now, right now, I'm not sure Paige, I haven't heard anything on Paige actually sticking with the suing WWE, but we're gonna have to wait on that and see on what happens with Paige coming up next. Now, Paige herself, we are just now still speculating that she may still be leaving WWE. She has not officially left WWE yet, guys. The signs are pointing in that direction, definitely, but she has not left WWE yet, and let's see how this works out here over the next few days with Paige. So very, very interesting on Paige and Del Rio. Sad to see Del Rio leave. Former world champion misrealizing the company on his second run. The only thing that he had was John Cena, beating John Cena for the United States Championship. After that, it was downhill from there. But on to our next story here, and we have a new Performance Center coach at the WWE Performance Center, and it is Scotty to Hotty. So Scotty to Hotty, aka Scott Taylor, began coaching NXT recruits full-time this week in Orlando. a former WWE Tag Team Champion, Light Heavyweight Champion, is Scotty 2 Hotty. Very good pickup here, because Scotty 2 Hotty, he was a great performer. Had a load of charisma. He did the worm in the ring, but he had a load of charisma. He was part of WWE well before the Attitude Era. He was there during the New Generation era as a enhanced talent jobber. And yeah, he actually got picked up with him and Brian Christopher when they did the tag team Too Much, Too Sexy, and what was the other one? It wasn't, I think it was like Too Cool and Too Sexy. It was something with Brian Christopher. I know Too Hot, no, Too Sexy was Brian Christopher, and Too Hot was Scotty 2 Hotty, and they were Too Much. Then eventually, they became, Too Cool, and yeah, one of the most over tag teams in the Attitude Era. But yeah, great pickup for Scotty 2 Hotty. He was a firefighter. He was a firefighter before this here, so a change of speed. He wants to get back in that wrestling business, so good for Scotty 2 Hotty. On to our next story, and this is gonna be our final story here for today. TNA Impact. The Delete or Decay episode from TNA Impact, the viewership, you think it would have went up? No, actually went down. It went down for the Delete or Decay episode of TNA Impact. So this week's TNA Impact episode featuring the much hyped Delete or Decay match with Rebby Sky and the Hardys versus Rosemary and the Decay, the TNA Tag Team Champions, drew 337,000 viewers. This is down from last week's 351,000 viewers. So a great hyped up show did not deliver in ratings. So I'm not sure I'm not sure on what this means for TNA. I mean, it's not like TNA is gonna go off the air now or anything like that, but I mean, I don't know how they're gonna respond to this here. Now overall, I did see the Delete or Decay. I did like the Final Deletion. I like the Final Deletion better, a lot better than Delete or Decay. Now, not to say that Delete or Decay was a bad match, it was still very entertaining. Very entertaining. I did like that a lot, but compare from Final Deletion to Delete or Decay, which one I can watch over and over and over again, Final Deletion times 10. But Delete or Decay, give it a watch. It is different. It's very unique for the professional wrestling business, so I would say definitely check that out. But guys, that is going to be it for me. Go ahead and leave me a thumbs up and a subscription on the channel. If you did, guys, enjoy, be sure to follow me on Twitter and like the Facebook page where we keep up to date for the latest wrestling news and rumors here on my channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace out.